And continue it now. I'm just gonna save. All right.
Ah, you're in time for quite a scrap.
Looks quiet.
All quiet at the front. Here they clash, there they grunt, and again, all quiet at the front. You even won. Almost all Visima's non-humans took up arms.
How'd that happen?
When the Order started killing women and children, even the most assimilated elves rebelled. Dumbest move since the age of King Desmod.
Maybe the Grand Master wanted to provoke non-humans.
As if that wasn't enough. Rumors surfaced about non-humans being resettled in old Visima because we're more susceptible to plague. Fucking fairy tale, of course.
What are you doing here?
We need to repel the attacking knights. Then I want to lead the civilians and Shani's patients out of old Visima.
Shani's in Old Vizima?
She's organized a kind of field hospital. She mentioned you.
I'll try breaking through to her.
All right. We must go to Shani. Oh, there is a... I can't get a chance to use my new and awesome sword.
Now that you finally have it, the game won't let you.
My honor, one more step and things will get serious.
Defend yourself!
Continuing combos isn't as easy as it seems. I don't know if it's actually capturing what my mouse movement is, but just like the camera moving is a little bit unpredictable.
I see.
Because you need to click on them dead on, and sometimes Geralt will move away, sometimes Geralt will move forward.
Defend yourself! Defend yourself!
And we've also got new battle music, and some guy stuck behind the wall.
No further. Understood?
I just
No further. Understood?
Fight!
Okay. Am I following the right quest? I'm not at the right end of the thing. Geralt, for fuck's sake, you I was damn near certain they said they're at the old Vizima, and no, never mind.
Defend yourself, bum!
I do not fear death!
Okay, that should be all of them now.
Gracious sire, this is madness. You should not expose yourself to such danger. Wait here and allow me to summon a stronger force.
Nonsense, Velerad. This is my city, the capital of my kingdom. Damn it, I rule this land, and I refuse to creep around its corners.
Gracious sire!
Silence! You know you might as well wipe your ass with those intelligence reports. I want to see it with my own eyes.
Non-humans attacking! Protect the king!
For freedom! Kill the Dwan!
I'll hang you by your own guts, human!
It's the Grand Master! We're saved!
You return, sire. I trust you are not too late. Your kingdom is in need.
You should know kings are never late, Jacques.
Sire, flames engulf half the city, and the blood of your subjects fills the gutters. This is no time for word games. You must act.
What do you propose?
Allow me to command your army, and the freedom to do as I see fit.
Never. Over my dead body.
It was close this time. Next time, I might arrive too late to help.
I've seen enough. Velerad, back to the castle. What is he doing here?
He dropped in. He seems to have a talent for that. What shall I do with him?
He'll come with us. I have a matter to discuss with him. Witcher of Rivia.
Sire, I am honored.
As I'm sure you surmised, I have not summoned you here out of whim. A serious matter weighs upon us. A curse binds my daughter. I want you to remove it. I have gathered all who might offer aid. DeWitt has been the princess's adjutant for the past half-year. Velerad has known Ada since her childhood. And Triss Merigold is here for her extensive knowledge of magic and female intuition. Consult them and think upon this matter. We shall speak about it again soon.
As you wish, Your Highness.
In the meantime, equally urgent issues demand our attention.
I'm listening, sire.
Witcher, imagine returning home from an excursion against a monster, a Kikimor for instance, only to discover your home a whorehouse.
Your Highness.
I'm not finished. Those you left in charge failed you. A traitor threatens to oust you from the home of your ancestors. Wouldn't you be angered? Would you not elect to shed more blood?
Forgive me, sire, but we Witchers don't meddle in politics.
Yes, the famed neutrality. Alas, that is a luxury I cannot afford. Both sides chose my city as a battleground. Both will be duly punished.
I understand, sire, but how can I help?
You could start by being more enthusiastic about aiding a king. You could offer to slay whomever I choose.
Forgive me, sire, but...
Silence, Witcher, before you say too much. Rulers don't enjoy being refused more than once.
I'm certain you're right, sire.
I must attend to some urgent matters. Speak with these excellent minds. Gain their insight. And don't forget my daughter, Witcher. I'm counting on you.
I won't forget.
My servant will summon you when I have more time.
So, I guess we'll just talk to everybody and then call it a session. Seems
Alright.
like a good idea.
Talk to everybody that hates us.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have any friends now.
Nuh-uh.
Witcher?
Count.
No titles, please. Let us bury past misunderstandings in the name of a greater cause.
So be it.
Geralt?
The king wants me to lift the curse that holds Ada.
Not surprising. You succeeded once, though it nearly cost you your life. The Striga's appearance possibly spells the end for Foltest. Many say he offended the gods. Remember how she first became a Striga?
I'll just let them explain it.
Remind me.
As a youth, Foltest had quite an appetite. So much so that he plowed his own sister. Their child died at birth, but then continued to grow in its coffin, only coming out to feed. Then you arrived, and broke the spell, though apparently not completely. The Striga's reappearance proves the royal dynasty is cursed. The people are sensitive to such signs. No wonder Foltest wants you to kill the Striga.
I thought I was supposed to lift the curse.
You are to keep the Striga from becoming an eyesore.
The chance of removing the curse is minimal.
I've heard a rumor of an additional reward for killing the Striga.
I'm not interested in rumors.
You should be. It's your choice, Witcher, but give it some thought.
Farewell.
Geralt?
Don't you fear the king's anger, Duet?
Wherever did you get that idea, Witcher?
Foltest looked pretty pissed. He said something about bloodshed.
Obviously, he spoke of the blood of traitors and non-humans. He might finally dispose of that failure Velerad.
Farewell.
Waste of words.
Yes?
Yeah, so remember that slutty princess?
Yes.
Incest child.
Ugh.
Fallen into disfavor.
That explains a
And
lot.
Yeah, and actually, she was born a monster.
Huh.
And now we get a mission from the king to fix her up again.
Have I fallen into
Or we get a mission from this guy over here.
despair? Doubtless that idea.
It's totally inconspicuous. Not evil at all. Not evil in the slightest. To kill her off.
Huh.
This is, if you, in case you don't recall,
Interesting.
basically the guy who was with her all the time, and who she was with at the end of chapter 2. Well, actually, chapter 3, when we were getting chased off. You know,
Right.
chased off from Zima. So he was in cahoots. He's also with the Order of the Flaming Rose. So yeah, that's to take into account. Let's talk to this guy.
Greetings, Geralt.
Greetings.
Everyone is a traitor.
I saw you speaking with the king. I gather it was unpleasant.
It could be worse.
Geralt.
The king told me about Ada.
Dreadful. You warned us it might return. Can you break the spell a second time?
We have two options. We'll see. You seem to remember the last time well, and the second option is certainly, though I grow weary of aiding fools.
So what's he
It's
asking us to do again?
It's about breaking the curse.
Oh. And our options is either begrudgingly yes, or the other one was what again?
Certainly, though I grow weary of aiding fools.
No, I mean the one before that. The first one.
Oh, we'll see. You seem to remember the last time well.
Let's go with the first one.
We'll see. You seem to remember last time well.
Certainly. You stayed from dusk till dawn in the old manor house where the Strigger had her sarcophagus. Kept half the city awake with the noise you made. We went to the manor at dawn and saw the two of you lying on the floor by the sarcophagus in a pool of blood. You were barely breathing, but the princess was cured. With the traitor Ostrid dead, the king was overjoyed.
Okay, so first option, many victims this time around. And second option is, who's Ostrid? In case you can't read the white text, I can also read that to you.
Yeah, read all of it, please.
We went to the manor at dawn and saw you lying there on the floor by the sarcophagus in the pool of blood. You were barely breathing, but the princess was cured. With the traitor Ostrid dead, the king was overjoyed. And the thing before this was basically explaining how we lifted the curse was basically by staying with the princess in her room, like having her stay there for the entire night. So two options: how many victims are there this time around, and who was Ostrid?
Who was Ostrid?
Who was Ostrid?
He cast the curse out of jealousy. He loved the king's sister.
Many victims this time round?
I don't know. These days, the corpses lie thicker than flies on a pile of manure.
Know where the Strigger sleeps in daytime?
No, but she's been seen in Old Vizima. She may hunt there.
Removing the princess's curse will be risky.
True, but the king has ways of encouraging you to do it.
We'll see.
Do what you will, but remember, Foltest loves his daughter very much.
I know.
Geralt.
Aren't you a bit afraid, Velarad? The king looked irritated. I guess we'll just go with that.
Yeah.
Aren't you a bit afraid, Velarad? The king looked irate.
At me?
I'd watch what I say if I were you.
I've served Temeria all my life. If they condemn me, I'll hold my head high as I walk to the gallows.
Farewell.
Who is this?
Wish on a star? A witcher? In my native Beauclair in the Duchy of Toussaint? A witcher once spent an entire holiday feast dancing with a sorceress.
Not I, milady. I dance rather poorly.
Do all witchers have white hair?
No, milady. I am alone in that.
Perhaps I am confused. Regardless, I do have a certain matter for you.
How can I help?
Très bien. Mon Dieu. My 3 cousins recently fled the city due to some unfortunate coincidences.
Did they incur the king's disfavor?
Of a sort. I wish to send them some coin to alleviate their situation. Understand?
Alright, so just a quest.
Perfectly. I'll act as messenger for an appropriate fee.
Ah, parfait! My cousins Corbin, Buse, and Ramiro sought refuge in the swamp, in the caves there. Please deliver 300 orens to each of them.
As for my fee...
My cousins will give you a receipt. Take these to Ovizima, to the captain of the mercenaries, my fiancé. He will reward you.
Farewell.
Alright. We got a new quest.
Long live Foltest!
That guy is unimportant.
Temeria will be victorious!
That guy is also unimportant.
Yes. Yes.
This is a cat. And this is Triss. Oh. Oh. This is gonna be lovely.
What do you want?
Triss.
don't call me that. People might mistake us for more than acquaintances, and I cannot be friends with someone who doesn't trust me. While we're at it, where's Alvin?
I don't know. He teleported himself somewhere despite that amulet I gave him.
You and that incompetent troubadour are like irresponsible and short-sighted children. This would never have happened if Alvin had been with me, but the Witcher knew better and does as he pleases.
Triss.
I said, don't call me that. Alvin might be anywhere. There's no way to locate him. What will you screw up next?
Ooh, she hates us. Oh, she hates us bad.
How does it feel to be hated by your wife, Nico?
Well, I mean, she's not mine, so I don't know.
Of course.
I'll just go down all the whole list because there's a lot.
What do you think about the situation with Ada?
She's a Striga, Geralt. We both know that curses don't cast themselves.
Any theories? Or tell me something I don't know. I guess we'll just go any theories because that will expand it.
Sure, why not?
Any theories?
Years ago when you first removed the curse, you ordered the princess to wear a necklace with an inclusion. Juniper, broom, and hazel branches were to be burned in her chambers.
Don't tell me. Someone replaced the necklace and added crap to the fire.
Yes, someone close to her who knew the secret. Bellered might know something.
So you think I should aid the king?
Definitely. In a sense, I'm a political prisoner. I could teleport away, but that would be highly inappropriate, and I still have a few matters to settle here.
Namely?
I can't tell you. For the time being, my position is tenuous. If you help Foltest with the Striga, maybe you could vouch for me. I could resolve a few things and go free. How about it?
If that's what you want, Triss.
Thank you, Geralt.
My endgame with Salamandra draws near.
I know. I'd like to help you.
How?
Have you heard of gnomic armor?
I'd need a skilled armorer to remake it. Someone with great knowledge of metals.
Kalkstein. He's an old Vizima. He's certainly not short on knowledge, and would help you.
What do you think happened to Alvin?
Frankly, I never guessed he'd bypass the Dimeridium. That would be a feat for many sorcerers. Clearly, he has enough power to teleport himself anywhere, perhaps even through time.
I've got to go.
Geralt.
I've got to go.
Our merciful master will see you now, sir. Go upstairs to his chambers.
I'll go immediately.
Or we will talk to Bellered first.
Sure.
Geralt.
Ah,
farewell.
His thing did not update. Where the hell is this guy? Or am I supposed to come here? Yes.
Witcher.
Your Highness.
No need for titles. Speak freely. You've had time to think. What's the prognosis on removing the curse from my daughter?
It's possible.
Could the curse have returned by itself?
Unlikely. Someone must have cast it again.
Should you succeed, would Ada's mind be that of a child?
I don't believe so. She'd likely recall all that occurred before her transformation.
You don't believe so? You're not making this any easier, Geralt. Do what you can to remove the curse. Failing that, you may slay her without fear of retribution from me. When I last gave you my trust, you did not disappoint me.
Thank you, sire.
Don't thank me yet. Should you learn who cast the curse, tell me and only me. If you succeed, I'll grant your every wish, within reason, of course. If you must slay her, do it quickly, cleanly. If you fail, and my daughter suffers, Those dear to you will suffer too.
I understand, sire.
Good.
Sire, another disease consumes your kingdom.
What would that be, Witcher?
I have been investigating an organization known as Salamandra.
My daughter dealt with them, stupid girl. I regret I ever departed. To your credit, Velerad said you thinned their ranks considerably. I trust you shall finish the matter.
Exactly my aim.
One last matter, Witcher. Forgive me, but I had you followed. I received a report about your personal life.
Your Highness?
You must know I hardly did this out of lewd curiosity. I'd like to know why you sought Shani's participation in recent events. What is that little medic's role in this melee?
Okay, so here is... he's asking about our non-existent relationship with Shani, for some reason.
Of course.
Shani and I were close. That's no one's business but ours. We're lovers, nothing more, nothing less. Shani is a friend. She's not involved. I guess none of those...
She's not involved.
Yeah, none of those options are strongly enough. She's not our waifu, Baka.
Right.
Shani is a friend. She's not involved.
Truly, Dandelion is your friend, yet you treat him altogether differently. No matter. I trust she poses no threat to Temeria's interests. If you desire to go to Vizima, talk to my chamberlain. I shall be away from the castle for some time. See Velerad about any other needs.
So I shall. Farewell, sire.
One more thing, Witcher.
Yes, sire.
This is, confidential. So you must pledge these words will not venture beyond these walls.
I shall take them to the grave with me.
My spies tell me you play poker. And, well, I have trouble finding worthy opponents at court. They fear I would have their heads if I lost. Care to play?
We've got to play dice poker with the king. And I didn't save. Oh well.
Again.
I hate this as much as anybody. And the problem is, King asks for a lot of money. Asshole. He's cheating.
Yes, he is.
Sucks. Fuck me, I guess. I guess I will just try to defeat him. Again.
I shall detain you no longer. Talk to my chamberlain about transport to Vizima. I shall detain you no longer. Talk to my chamberlain about transport to Vizima.
He just takes my money and then does not give me...
A land of idiots. I shall detain you no longer.
Does not give me a chance to get it back. And I can't even steal anything from him to make it better for myself. This sucks.
Yes? The king won't be pleased. Yes?
The hell is Velaradis here? I need to ask him one more thing. No.
Farewell.
Geralt.
I've
Nope.
got...
Alright, nothing more to say to nobody. So I guess I'll just teleport to where I am supposed to go. And then we'll call it a set.
Yes?
I'd like to return to Vizima.
Are you ready, sir?
I am.
Alright, and so we will save it here.
Ending with terrible gambling.
That was awful. I hate gambling in this game. It's awful.
Yeah.